Unveiling the essentials. Understanding the U.S. Import Bond. U.S. Import Bond serves as a vital financial guarantee that facilitates the importation of goods into the United States by ensuring compliance with customs regulations and securing payment of duties, taxes, and fees. Import bonds serve multiple purposes, including guaranteeing payment of duties and taxes to U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP), ensuring compliance with import regulations, and protecting the interests of the government and trade stakeholders. There are various types of import bonds, including single-entry bonds, continuous bonds, and drawback bonds, each tailored to specific import scenarios and transactional requirements. Single-entry bonds are used for one-time import transactions and provide coverage for a single shipment of goods, guaranteeing payment of duties, taxes, and fees associated with that shipment. Continuous bonds are designed for frequent importers and provide coverage for multiple import transactions over a specified period, typically 1 year, offering flexibility and cost savings for businesses with regular import activities. Drawback bonds facilitate the refund of duties paid on imported goods that are subsequently exported or destroyed, providing financial security to CBP for potential duty drawback claims. Importers must meet certain requirements to obtain an import bond, including providing a valid Importer of Record (IOR) number, completing bond application forms, and securing the bond from a qualified surety company. The bond amount required depends on various factors, such as the type of bond, the value and volume of imported goods, and the importer's compliance history, with minimum and maximum bond amounts prescribed by CBP regulations. Import bonds offer several benefits for importers, including facilitating customs clearance, expediting cargo release, reducing the risk of customs delays and penalties, and enhancing supply chain efficiency and predictability. Import bonds provide CBP with assurance of an importer's financial responsibility and commitment to compliance with customs regulations, reducing the risk of revenue loss and ensuring the integrity of the import process. Import bonds serve as a risk management tool for CBP, enabling the agency to mitigate potential financial risks associated with import transactions, such as non-payment of duties, tax evasion, or non-compliance with trade regulations. Importers are legally obligated to comply with customs regulations and fulfill their obligations under the terms of the import bond, including timely payment of duties and taxes, accurate documentation, and adherence to import requirements. Import bonds provide financial security to CBP by guaranteeing payment of duties and taxes owed on imported goods, protecting the government's revenue interests and ensuring the smooth flow of international trade. Import bonds expedite customs clearance by providing CBP with a financial guarantee for duty payment, allowing for timely cargo release and uninterrupted supply chain operations. Importers are responsible for managing their import bonds, including monitoring bond expiration dates, renewing bonds as needed, and maintaining compliance with CBP regulations to avoid bond cancellation or suspension. Surety companies issue import bonds on behalf of importers and assume the financial risk associated with bond guarantees, ensuring that importers fulfill their obligations to CBP under the terms of the bond agreement. Importers must renew their import bonds before the expiration date to maintain continuous coverage and compliance with CBP requirements, avoiding disruptions to import operations and potential penalties for non-compliance. CBP monitors importer compliance with bond obligations through periodic audits, reviews of import documentation, and enforcement actions to address instances of non-compliance or bond violations. Importers can adopt industry best practices for managing import bonds, such as maintaining accurate import records, conducting internal compliance audits, and engaging qualified customs brokers or trade consultants for guidance. Importers should continuously assess and improve their import bond management processes to enhance efficiency, accuracy, and compliance with customs regulations, adapting to changes in trade policies, procedures, and technology. Importers should stay informed about regulatory updates and changes to CBP requirements related to import bonds, ensuring timely compliance and adjustment of import operations as necessary. Importers and customs brokers can benefit from training and education programs on import bond regulations, compliance procedures, and risk management strategies offered by industry associations, trade organizations, and government agencies. Importers should maintain open communication and collaboration with customs authorities, surety companies, and other trade stakeholders to address import bond-related issues, resolve compliance challenges, and promote best practices in the industry. CBP engages in dialogue and partnership with industry stakeholders to solicit feedback, address concerns, and develop policies and procedures that balance trade facilitation with enforcement priorities in the importation process. A U.S. import bond plays a critical role in facilitating international trade and ensuring regulatory compliance in the importation of goods into the United States. By understanding the purpose, types, requirements, and benefits of import bonds, importers can navigate the complexities of customs regulations with confidence and efficiency. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos on customs regulations and international trade practices.